Hello there, traders! Hello mga champion! Welcome to another episode ng ating Learn from Scratch Forex Champion Series. So for today's episode, this is just a continuation ng ating tutorial for TFP Warrior System. So again, I just want to give a shout out dun sa nag-request na hindi ko naman VIP student. So shout out to Levi Hill or Levi Gilcona. I don't know if I pronounce your name correctly. But again, thank you sa inyong suporta. So, tara, let's continue yung ating series of tutorial. Alright. So, last time, simulan natin yung part 1 ng trading strategy or yung TFP Warrior System. So, this is just a continuation, as I have said, doon sa system na yun. This is the part 2. So, again, I will just continue and tackle about another example so you can grasp the system and be able to apply it on live trading conditions. Okay. So again, on top of the TFP wire system, we have certain rules o tinatawag natin TLCE rule. So this is the top-down analysis or yung thought process or simply yung reasoning behind taking such trade. So ano nga ulit yun? Tandaan nyo lang yung TLCE is just an acronym for you to understand whenever you take a trade na so it's a rule based. So meaning it must coincide in every decision you make. Okay? So T represents what? Trend and market structure. So you have to see the whole big picture prior to taking trade. So we don't trade at a single time frame. So yung L, L represents yung level or zones. So normally we mark our key significant levels sa higher time frame for a much more clear and bigger picture. So after that, meron tayong C. So C represents confirmation. So I guess natutunan nyo na magbasa ng mga candlestick patterns aside from the market structure and some confirmation idea for those concept ng buying at selling pressure. So you just have to apply that on the confirmation rule. And then for entry, of course, when you are on a higher time frame, you mark your key significant levels. But when you want to enter for an optimal entry, you go for the lower time frame in order what? In order for you to improve your risk-reward ratio with the same risk we executed. So we don't want our risk to be huge. So as much as possible, pinaliliit natin yung stop loss natin o yung ating risk. Okay? So kaya we go deep down sa lower time frame and we are just zooming in. So tandaan again, paulit-ulit to, key level, higher time frame is your monitoring chart. On the entry, once you have entry on a lower time frame, leave it. It's either it hit or stop loss or take profit. So you just monitor on the higher time frame. Okay? So sa mga hindi nakakasabay at nag-skip ng episodes, so I suggest you start from episode 1. Lagi ko sinasabi bakit. I created this series na magkaka-relate para along the way, naiintindihan nyo ano yung flow ng series natin. So, more or less, we are on the same language pag nagsasalita ko on a technical perspective. Alright? So, if meron kayong hindi na-gets, balikan nyo lang yung previous episodes. And for sure, maiintindihan nyo naman yan. Okay? So again, we treat trading as what? Is a business. It is not just a game as per the description here. So because we cannot predict the market 100%. So it is a game of probabilities and possibilities. So even though nag-align lahat ng rules natin, there are some point na it will not materialize. Bakit? Anything can happen in the market. So we cannot predict it 100% and there is no 100% system. Just to make it clear. So if there is 100% system, So, lahat ay mayaman na. So, that's why we are very selective sa trades and we only take high probability trades. So, alam nyo na yan from the previous episode, ano yung HPT kung tinatawag. So, it is just a high probability trade, what? Area. Okay. So, tandaan lang itong TLC rule, whenever apply the warrior system, so, you cannot go wrong when you follow these rules. You go for the trend and structure, go for the level, and once you have your key levels, and you have the perfect setup, go for the confirmation, and execute. Alright. So, previously, on episode 8, so we have come a long way, guys. We are now on the episode 9 ng ating series of tutorials. So, again, maraming salamat dun sa mga nagme-message, nag-appreciate, and salamat ulit sa inyo. So, now we're taking an example for sell or short trade analysis. So, given this illustration, so I guess you already have an idea what is the trend of the market overall. Okay, alright. So, if marunong na kayo magbasa ng market structure at kung hindi pa, just balikan nyo lang yung previous episode ko na market structure is king. So, you will understand how to read market structure. At the same time, you will understand that you don't need indicators para mag-determine ng market structure. So, it's all about price action. Yung mga kailangan yung information, nasa harap nyo na. It's all about the candles and price movement. So, for this example, daily time frame, so each candle is equivalent to 1 day. Alright? So, paano natin ma-determine or confirm na talaga siya ay bearish? So, in a market structure perspective, coming from a higher low, if we extend that previously on the price movement, it created again a higher high. And then, a higher low still. But, after the market corrects, it formed what? Lower high. It didn't reach beyond this higher high. So, what is the meaning of this? There's a shift of momentum from a bullish to what? To a bearish. But, is it enough? No. So, after that, the market formed a new low, breaking this higher low lower than this level. And then, lower high, and then lower low. So, we can see that from a bullish trend, the market shifts to what? A bearish market. So, based on the market structure, from an uptrend, a new downtrend was formed. Forming what? New low, as per the illustration. Okay? Ano pa isang confirmation? Diba? Kasama to sa mga trading methods. Doon sa episode ko na mastering trading methods. So, we all combine certain analogy and what? Basic concepts for us to form a simple system that will help us improve our trading. Okay? So, again, use leveling. So, we all know that this was once a support level or zone. But, the time it was broken, we would expect that this market would become, or this level would become what? A new resistance. For it to be satisfied as what? As a trend continuation on a bearish or downtrend perspective. So, broken support, this support, broken, becomes what? New resistance for a trend continuation. Okay, so balik lang tayo sa ito. So, nagigets? So, napakahalaga na pagbasa ng market structure at you know the overall bias of the market. Okay? Wait lang ha. Just for a while, I'm just checking something. So, alright. So let's move on. Okay. So we all know that the trend is bearish or downtrend. Downtrend to. So I can edit this, guys. Bakit? I myself is the one who prepare this presentation at I'm exerting an effort para sa inyo. So, salamat sa motivation and support. So, I will just continue this series para sa inyo. So, meaning, our market bias is downtrend. It is safe to say, in this market, we will only what? Take short trades or sell trades. So, we all know our market bias now. So, now we move on to identifying our key level or zones. So, alam nyo na yan, level trading. One of the trading methods. Level trading, channel trading, and the third one, balikan natin, trend continuation, ha? Alright, kasama dun yung 1, 2, 3 touch rule reversal. Okay? Okay, so now we apply our level trading or horizontal levels. Okay? So, we can say that the current market structure is here as represented in this yellow box. Okay? The current market structure hits a resistance level or zone. Okay? This is done by checking the left side or past market structure by zooming out the chart in the daily time frame. Okay? So it is better talaga to see the whole picture rather than a portion of the price or the market. So we all know that this was once a what? Key support level. The price reacted this many times, but as per the current price movement or current market, we all know that this support level was broken, so it will now become what? New resistance. Okay? So we are now applying level trading. So horizontal levels. Alright? So broken now, ito ay resistance level or zone na coming from previously a support level or zone. So now, zooming in this structure, so we now apply our what? Key level or zones through channels and trend lines. So paano nga na-form yung trend lines? Connection of 2 points. You cannot form a trend line with only a single point or single what? Wick movement. So aside from horizontal resistance level, we can draw a channel or trend lines as a level or zone where price could react. Alright. So this is a bearish trend line. Okay. Bearish what? Trend line. So 1, 2, connect. 1, 2, connect. So now, on top of the warrior system, so hindi nyo alam guys, di ba? Along the way, tinuturo ko na pala yung system. Sabi ko, ibibiglayin ko kasi just showing you all of this combination, ma-overwhelm kayo sa information. So, maraming hindi makakagets. Di ba? Again, the private group I have created is solely for the purpose of teaching yung mga baguhan or yung talagang walang knowledge or zero knowledge sa trading. So, for those intermediate or skilled trader na, you can already catch up or understand what I'm trying to imply on this presentation. Alright. So, again, let's continue. So, after we identified the T or trend or market structure, we now created our level or zones through horizontal and channels. Now, we combine them given this representation, di ba? Kita nyo naman. We have a resistance level kasi na-break na siya. And what? Meron tayong channel na this trend line represents the dynamic resistance and this trend line below represents the dynamic support wherein the price could what? React. So, ano nga market bias natin? Sell trade. Why? Overall picture of the market is downtrend. Okay. Ito, simple lang, guys. Trading, that's why ang tagline ko, trading made simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. So, maraming ka-trade ngayon, ang daming patterns na sinasaulo. Yung mga crab pattern, bat pattern, kung ano-ano pang pattern, guys. Lahat naman yun na-form lang saan? Market structure and price action. So, yung iba naman naglalagay ng mga pansit indicators, those moving averages, that sometimes gives you a confirmation with a higher risk and huli ka na sa party. The move already happened. So, if napanood nyo yung episode ko na why we don't or moving average plus R side, does it really work? Yun yung title ng aking video. So, naiintindihan nyo bakit we don't use those indicators. Number one, it is lagging, and at the same time, on a risk-reward ratio perspective, hindi siya optimal. Doesn't give us optimal entry based sa confirmation ng indicators. So, for us, it is just a decorative decorative tool sa price chart. Para sa amin, panggulo lang yun. For us, but nothing against those people who used it o ano man. So, we all have the freedom to use whatever system we want or whatever strategy we can or we could apply. Again, so in a short trades, napakasimple lang ng concept. So, we only take high probabilities, sell, short, setup. So, balikan ko lang yung sa long setup. Just to recall. Di ba, may ganito. It's like the intersection of everything. Support level, downtrend dynamic support, trend line, counter trend line coming from a bearish move. So, kailangan yung price above pag ikaw ay buy or what? Buy or long trade. So, at least two confluence confirmation. Sometimes kasi wala namang counter trend line na nabuo. Meron lang horizontal and upper trend line. So, contrary to what? A sell or short trade setup, counter trend line from a bullish channel and dynamic resistance from a downward trend line and a resistance level or zone. Lahat to ay key resistance level or zone. So, at least two confirmation. So, sabi natin, bearish downtrend confirmation, price bearish candle must be below from all levels. Resistance trend lines, trend line breaks, or yung counter trend line. Okay? Nakakasunod pa? So, ano ba yung trend line break na yan, yung counter trend line? So, trend line break from previous trend, uptrend, di ba? Meron tayo uptrend. Na-break na yon yung counter trend line pababa. So, kung alam niyo yung 1, 2, 3 touch rule reversal, applicable yan dito. Dun pa lang, sa third touch pa lang, nakasakay na kayo. Okay? But on this explanation, on the system, since rule-based tayo, kailangan nagko-coincide or nag-intersect muna siya, and then, the price must be below for a sell or short trade. So, di ba meron tayong combination kanina? Ito yun. Combination of everything. Yan. So, if we would apply this, ito ang kanyang kalalabasan. So, meron tayong tinatawag na HPT, di ba? HPT is your high probability trade area. So, that is the area na magpe-place ka ng trade. Hindi kung saan. Kasi, if you are on that area, definitely, you are on a higher chance of winning the trade. Okay? So, you have to know your HPT zone prior to taking trade based on your setup, based on your wire system rules. So, you have to follow TLCE para mag-materialize yung setup. Again, we don't force trades. Diba? Kailangan hintayin natin mag-form yung setup at we let the market show us. So, we don't chase for the price. Alisin natin yung FOMO o yung fear of missing out mentality. Na, oy, naiwan na ako ng trend. No. As long as there's no setup, there's no trade. Alright? Anong advantage pag there's no trade? Hindi ka matatalo. There's no loss. Or losses. Di ba? Simple lang. So, yan. Kita nyo? From here, we wait for the price to move where? To our HPT zone. So, at the same time, are we going to take trades blindly sa HPT zones kahit nag-reach na sa? No, we wait for the confirmation through the candle formations. So, we can see here na yung price is below the trend line, below the previous support now becomes new resistance. Diba? Unfortunately, there's no upward trend line here. But I guess, sabi ko nga, at least what? 2 confluences is required as confirmation. So, ito, pwede na itong dalawa. 1, 2, below yung price. Meron pang confirmation na candlestick formation, which is kasama dun sa powerful patterns na tinuro ko on previous episodes. Bakit? Kasi merong what? Selling pressure. Kita naman. Nag-react dun yung price forming this week. Okay? So, am I going to take trades on a higher time frame? Hell no. So, I will go to a much lower time frame. Zooming in. Diba? Zooming in. Zooming in. Lagi niyong tandaan. Saan ba yun? Yan. Concept na yan. Tatak nyo yan sa utak nyo. Key level. High time frame. Monitoring chart. Key level. Low time frame. Kung mas mababa pa sa 1 hour, depends on your risk appetite. Ready? Bumaba ka pa for a more optimal risk-reward what? Ratio. Oops, sorry. Yan pala ay. Okay. Mag-zoom in tayo. Ito yun na yung chart. Binilugan ko. So, daily entry. High probability trade setup. So, a look on the 1 hour time frame for precise entry execution or optimal entry. So, ang order natin ay stop loss, order execution, and stop loss placement on a lower what? Time frame. So, ito yung binilugan ko. Alright? So, for me, wala pa akong makitang setup that time. So, I wait again for the market to show us. Sabi ko nga, once the market hindi nagpapakita ng confirmation sa aking entry, although meron na siya sa key level, I would not still take the trade because I want high probability entry or optimal entry. So, apparently, yung price nag-react dito, bounce siya ulit dun sa key level, what? Yung intersection na yun. Kung papakita ko sa inyo to sa higher time frame, ito ulit yun ha. Yan lang yun. Nag-untog-untog lang siya. But hinintay ko lang ulit yung right timings kasi nakakita ako ng bullish engulfing, ng bearish engulfing. So this is a perfect sign for me na the market will go down. Kasi yung bears overwhelm or overpower the bulls or yung buyers natin. Plus, meron tayong selling pressure confirmation through this small candle followed by an engulfing candle. So sabi nga, same process from daily time frame. 'Di ba? Ano nangyari sa price? Price is below counter trend line, horizontal resistance level, upward trend line. Price is here. Okay? Yan tinatawag na warrior system using TLCE rule. So, rule-based tayo. Pag walang setup, walang trade. Walang loss. Okay? So, yan. So, ipasok naman sa risk appetite nyo, you can easily take the trade here. Short stop or enter the next candle, then stop loss above structure lang. Yan. Alright? So, syempre, yung take profit area, hindi ka sa entry time zone maglalagay. Hindi dito. But, you will go back to a daily time frame or a much more higher time frame depending on where you mark your key levels or key significant levels. So, bumalik lang ako sa view ng higher time frame para i-mark yung aking take profit or trade exit TP tinatawag. So, tandaan nyo, when we go for an optimal entry at we go to a lower time frame, ang na-improve natin, napapaliit yung stop loss. Hindi yung TP. Yung TP, remain siya as is dun sa higher time frame. Alright? Intindihan? So, alam na natin yan, TP ko on a higher time frame. And then, kita naman natin, the take profit reached. Sabihin, na-hit na yung take profit natin, provided a 1:5 risk-reward ratio. Alright? So, if you bet on, or if you risk $100 for this trade, you would take $500 winning trade. Because you enter on a high probability trade area or HPT zone, plus you all have the confluences on your optimal entry as well as on your setup, di ba? Higher time frame. Higher time frame, HPT rin siya saan? Sa lower time frame through this setup. O, di ba? So, naiintindihan nyo yung mga rules as well as yung application nating pinag-aralang trading method saan? Sa previous episodes. So, yun yung tinatawag kong TFP war system, which for me, ginagamit ko siya noon when I was starting and capitalize on this specific setup. So, for newbies, hindi normally ito tinuturo actually sa mga free seminars. Ang tinuturo normally ay yung mag-depend ka sa indicators. So, napakaliit ng chance na ituro sa'yo yung step by step or yung price action or naked trading sa saan? Sa free seminar na hinaheld normally ng ibang institution. So, for this system, I'm giving it for free para na rin makatulong dun sa mga zero knowledge talaga at sa mga aspiring traders. At mag-improve yung kanilang skill if you are an intermediate or still a beginner level. So, I hope nakakatulong to sa inyo. So, we now move on to the actual charts para mapakita ko ulit yung sample niyan. Alright. So, we're now here dito sa actual charting. So, ano nga ba ulit? Anong sabi ng sell short setup sa HPT, di ba? So, hanap tayo ng setup. So, ito. Again, the price should be what? Price should be below ng ating mga confluences, trading methods. So, if I will put a counter trend line here, di ba? Counter trend line is the opposite of your targeted setup. Okay? Meron tayong upper or bullish channel. So, ano yung mga key levels for an intersection? Horizontal ray. Boom. Obvious naman, di ba? Bakit? Because this is where the price would react. Ano pa? So, ano nga sabi? The price should be below the trend line, counter trend line. This is a resistance level or zone. Okay? Diba? And this is a downward trend line. So, lahat siya, where is your HPT area? Dito. Here. Lang. Yan yung ating HPT, wherein you wait for the price to move to that area. Because that is high probability trade setup. Hindi dito. So, alam mo na kapag na-break to, di ba? Pero, if marunong ka nang mag 1, 2, 3 rule reversal, maaga pa lang nakasakay ka na. 1, 2, 3. Diba sabi ko, pagka nag-third touch na siya, definitely, mabe-break tong counter trend line. But for the sake of having a rule base, dito pa lang ang iyong entry. Because you have all the confluences alignment. But if you are an aggressive 1, 2, 3 rule reversal, meron ka naman confirmation candle or pattern, dito pa lang nakapag-capitalize ka na. Dito pa lang. Boom. Diba? But for the sake of tutorial, para mas maintindihan ng mga viewers, so kung hindi pa alam yung 1, 2, 3 rule reversal, balik kayo dun sa trading methods. Nandun yun, yung tutorial nun. On a bullish perspective, which the setup is for short, or the opposite naman, kapag ka naman bearish perspective, channel, 1, 2, 3 setup, ang opportunity naman to take mo ay bullish or uptrend. So, going back again dito sa ating HPT area, we can see na bumalik yung market sa zone natin. And even have what? Selling pressure as described ng mga candles if you're going to read the candles. Alright? Nakita? So, going deep. Saan? On a lower time frame for optimal entry. Basic. Diba? We're going to take short trades. Isin ko lang to ha. But you know, this is the HPT area. Basic. Why? You know, this structure level. Same application. Structure level. Got broken. So now this level, this was once a what? Dating support. Dating support becomes what? New resistance. Magre-retest yan. So, since our stop loss is above level, it doesn't hit. It didn't hit. Plus, nag-form pa ng another confirmation candle na what? Sa mga talagang sigurista, dito sila magte-trade. Okay, example lang ha. Actually, you have two confirmations already. Dito sila magte-trade. Okay. Above structure nung candle na yun. So, again, yung TP natin, higher time frame. Example lang niya, 1 hour level. Imagine. Kasi ito yung key significant level sa higher time frame, diba? Simple as that. Kaya yun yung TP ko. Same with the, ayan. Tandaan nyo, when we go to a lower time frame, ang ini-improve natin stop loss, hindi TP. TP sa higher time frame. Balik pa rin tayo sa lower time frame for the entry. So, imagine ilang risk-reward ratio niyan. 1:8. Yung isa, 1:11. Then, how much, gaano kalaking capitalization ang magagawa mo dyan. So, again, structure base, kita naman. Diba? And confirmation, kita naman. So, napakahalaga talaga, marunong ka magbasa ng structure and marunong ka magbasa ng candle formation. If it is either a buying pressure or selling what? Selling pressure. So, more or less, if you know this system, water system, I'm giving it for free, you can already use this as your main system. Diba? So, syempre, dun sa champion system, mas iba. Diba? So, imagine if ito, tinuro ko na, what more yung, yung champion system na tinuturo ko sa aking mga students. So, of course, that is exclusive lang sa PAP. But, then again, I just want to share with you guys na this system will become or still become profitable for you. Diba? Maraming traders, baka nga nagpapabayad pa, ganito lang ang tinuturo. Same analogy, but not necessarily exactly like my wire system. Pero sobrang mahal maningil. So, I guess manood na lang kayo ng videos ko. So, you don't have to pay so much for free stuff na binibigay ko. Diba? Plus, I'm explaining in detail as much as possible para mas maintindihan nyo. Okay? So, yun naman yung aking purpose. Kaya ako ginawa yung private group. Kasi, marami nag-message sa akin na, Sir, turuan mo naman kami, ganyan, ganito. So, lahat naman ng tanong nyo, sinasagot ko sa Messenger, sa YouTube. So, I guess, makakapag-testify naman yung iba na sinasagot ko yung questions nila in the simplest way possible at hanggat makakaya ko. So, I have nothing to lose answering your questions. So, yung knowledge ko naman, sinashare ko naman sa inyo. There are just some ideas na, of course, hindi pwede. But again, I'm giving quality education dito sa YouTube channel para sa lahat. So, dito pa lang sa channel ko, matututo na kayo eh. Lalo na kung wala ka talagang alam. So, you know how to read candles, market structure, applying trading methods, rule reversals, everything is here. Actually, you can start now and trade. So, again, practice risk management para hindi ka masunog. So, that is the TFP water system. And I hope naintindihan nyo kung paano yung flow ng yung thought process and analogy. Diba? So, yun yung napakahalaga. I'm explaining the reasoning behind why I'm taking the trade. Hindi basta nakikita nyo lang yung flexing ng profits. So, that is not how I do it. I want to show people na ano yung reason ko, bakit ko na-take yung trade na yun. Diba? If you know what you're doing, profit will come and will reflect on your trades, diba? Eh, malay mo pala, yung pineflex nila ay demo. O kaya yung pineflex nilang profit ay chamba analysis lang. So, mas mabuti, naiintindihan nyo bakit ko tinake yung trade na yun at yung reasoning behind at yung analogy, concept, o yung system mismo. So, kailangan maging smart tayo na sabi nga, huwag kayo magpadala sa hype. Diba? Yung mga flex ng profit sa ibang groups, maraming nai-scam doon. So, if I were you, mag-invest kayo sa knowledge, sa learning, walang makakaalis nun sa inyo. Diba? Kahit saan kayo magpunta, anumang age nyo, pag natutunan nyo yun, you can trade independently. So, sabi ko nga, this tutorial is for you to become consistent, profitable, and independent. Hindi yung sasali ka sa signal group, nag-aabang ka ng grasya. Alam mo, yung mga, I don't know, I'm not against them, but yung mga signal group, do you think they will just give you the bigger chunk yung ita-trade nila? Siyempre, bibigyan na yung mga patak-patak lang. Yung, although magmamaterialize sa main setup, I'm not sure na wala naman talagang yung mayaman sa signal group, just to be honest. If meron man, good for them. But, paano kung nagkasakit yung nagbibigay sa'yo ng signal at hindi nakapag-provide ng signal during the entire week, days, or months? So, saan napunta yung binayad mo sa kanila? Wala, kasi wala kang alam. So, if nag-invest ka sa knowledge, kahit walang signal group, you can trade on your own. Diba? So, yun yung pinaka-the best. Tandaan nyo, learning. Invest in learning prior to jumping in the market. So, kasi, sabi nga, Pag nag-jump ka sa market agad, it is like jumping onto the cliff blindfolded kasi hindi mo alam anong ginagawa mo. So, sunog ang iyong account. Diba? So, napaka-importante nun. So, I hope you guys natutunan nyo na yung TFP water system. This is the part 2. Again, maraming salamat sa mga sumusuporta at sa susuporta pa. Dun sa mga VIP students, salamat, and sa mga may mga sessions later on. So, see you on a one-on-one live session. And, let's kill this market. And ano pa, always invest in learning. Nagbigay na ako ng free stuff sa inyo. So, matututunan nyo na yan. Aralin nyo yung mga previous episodes. And, you can ask me anytime, kahit hindi kayo VIP. Magtanong lang, I will answer it the best way I can, simplest way I can, para mas maintindihan nyo. So, lahat ay welcome. And sa mga hindi pa nakaka-join sa private group, just follow the group rules at yung mga questions ko dun bago kayo mag-join para kayo ma-accept. Diba? So, again, salamat and see you on the next episode. So, bye-bye.